Jesus served. He was a servant of servants. He was, you know, what he found it most important to do before he left was to wash his disciples' feet. And it's just with that model being in mind, as a believer, as a pastor, as someone who's just gone through, the question is, how can I now live out what he modeled for me? So when I went into the school, it's what can we do? How can we help? Where do you need help? Where are the gaps? And then let's see if we can fill them up for you. And those that I can't fill, then maybe I know somebody else that can fill them. You went from a school where hardly anybody was there to now over 80% of the kids are actually coming to school. You can't graduate if you don't come to school. So just by having over 80% of the kids always in school, that's a win. We went from having a school that was on a closure list to a school that's being a model for all other schools. The whole school is turning around. We went from being the school that had graffiti on every wall to the school that now has kids saying that, hey, don't write on my wall. We went from a school where no one cared to the kids taking pride in that this is my school. Don't mess up my school. A lot of our alumni are now coming back, remembering, walking through the halls, saying, I remember when I was here. And I remember when this was there. And this wing wasn't even here when I went to school. But alumni are now coming back and taking pride in what it means to be a Rough Rider. A whole community is coming back and taking pride, saying, this is my community school and my kids will go there. As where before, most of the kids that lived in the Roosevelt community were being bused to other schools. We had 400 students. We're now at 800 and something in a matter of a few years. And a lot of them are coming back from where they were and saying, hey, Roosevelt's my community school. I want to get back in, because they see all the change, the positive change that's happening. They see the greatness that's happening at Roosevelt. We went from being the ones that weren't noticed to the ones that everybody is looking out in a matter of years, in just a matter of a few years, with the help of people believing in the kids, believing in the school, and then believing in the community. Our success is now, we've got the best track in the city. Portland doesn't have a track that's better than ours. The UP College is going to be doing all of their track meets at Roosevelt High School. They're doing all of their college meets at Roosevelt High School. It's happening because people started believing in a school. They started believing that if we just simply come out and do, because it's the right thing to do, if we simply show up, then we can make a change. And as a result of that, our school, it won't be shut down.